ụtụtụ ọma nọ ụmụ ọdịnala Igbo. A ga-abụkwa onye nke gị Ogbuefi EZE-ANA Ugochi tubelu na oraifite. Abụ m onye isi nchụaja na Ugochi tubelu na tempụl. Anyị na-agba afa miri emi rụkwasị ọrụ mmụọ dị iche iche. Abụkwasị m onye isi nchụaja na ọdịnala Restoration Prayer Ministry, bụrụkwasị onye mgbasa ozi ọdịnala Igbo. My mission is to help people live better life. N'ụbọchị taa, n'oge awa nke eziokwu, isiokwu anyị bụ ke ndị bụ ndị ichie, kedu ihe niile ị kwesịrị ịma gbasara ndị ichie, and ka esi emekwa ndị ichie. Ọnya bụ isiokwu anyị. Gee ntị ma gee ntị nke ọma. What you learn today will be a turning point in your life. Ma ọ bụrụ na ị ga-ege ntị and apply what I'm about to tell you today. Ọkwa dị mkpa echefuna na aja anyị na-achụ n'ọnwa kwa ọnwa 14 days rituals anyị na-achụ na temple nke ọnwa Ọgọst ga-ebido n'Ọgọst 6th wee last for 14 days wee kwụsị n'Ọgọst 19. na ya bụ Ọgọst 19 anwa anyị ga-achụ aja dị iche iche as usual. Achụchazi aja anwa egbuo eburu wee mesara aka. If you don't like what is happening to you right now and they chọrọ iso na aja mbụ n'elu a na aja pụta ihe a, send the message na WhatsApp 08057837672. Aga m enyere gị aka iji iso na aja. Ihe needed wo forward ya 3 prayer requests, then make donation token to the account number. Ndị na-esonye bụ na aja amadogo na account number. Ụmụkwara ndị book godu from now till December. Now, mana ọ bụrụ na iwe onye ọfụ chọọ iso na aja, ihe ga-eme ewu chat na WhatsApp. Forward ya 3 prayer requests. And nyezi account number, ị ga-donate a token to ka i wee join ya. Ka bụ ọkwa dị mkpa. Ihe ọzọ nwere ikwu bụ ịkụzi n'ọcha. Ọ bụrụ na ọnọdụ gị bụ ọnọdụ dị so bad, you can pick as book an audience with me for counseling. Ịgba afa ya na-akwụ ụgwọ mana counseling is free. Chat ya m ka anyị mara ụbọchị ọ ga-adaba. Nke ọzọ bụ ihe anyị na-ekwu n'ọrụ mma anyị na-alụ ma ọ bụ afọ anyị na-agba. Distance is not a barrier. N'aha Chukwu Okike pụrụ ime ihe na ya bịago n'ụbọchị taa n'oge awa nke eziokwu. Mana before anyị gaa n'iru, ka anyị mee okwu na just few minutes. Ka anyị dọbiri ebe a n'oge awa nke eziokwu n'ụbọchị taa. Isiokwu anyị bụ kedu ihe niile ị kwesịrị ịma gbasara ndị ichie, kedu ndị bụ ndị ichie, your ancestors. Kedu uru ọ bara mmadụ align onwe ya with ndị ichie. N'ụbọchị taa, ndị ichie bụ people, your ancestors, ndị bigolu n'ụwa, they are once human spirits. They are human spirits. Ndị biri n'ụwa, ndị si n'ikwu nne gị, ndị si n'ikwu nna gị, ndị ụka ọbịa kpọrọ ha descents, because no ndị si n'ikwu nne gị na ikwu nna gị that once lived here on earth, mana ha perfect go onwe ha after they completed their earthly journey, and at the end of their time allocated to them, they were found worthy to join ancestorhood and become worthy ancestors. Ndị ụka ọbịa ndị Rome ma na ndị na-etu adị, ha nwanụ ndị nọgoro na decision making body, ha bụrụgo ndị nọ na human spirit macha ogoronu nọrụzie na decision making, ndị na-enyezi aka wee na further creation. Ndị ụka kpọrọ ha descent. What is worthy ancestors? But like Bosin Kowalagi, Basalo reincarnation. Every human spirit will allocated time given to that particular human spirit. The number of years differ from person to person, depending on the mission and what is expected of you. Determine how long you will be allocated to. Now, no human spirit can live all his entire life in a single earth life. Do you want to know the truth? No human spirit here on earth is here for the first time. Even the children are to be born tomorrow. There are like old spirits in a young body. Onya batalo bosin kuzi makari kare shoki ya goti okma. Onya batalo ma aka kita hano mume. If you are very observant and pay attention, you will agree with me that children of nowadays, 21st century, their learning ability is so high. Because these are mature spirits that have been here over and over. Abro makari incarnation actually come on. Only one year then I get broncusin ko abasa reincarnation. Go on my page, na YouTube channel. Check here reincarnation. So yeah. Okay, I have a great insight for you to know. So human spirits, like I always tell you, that in the world of spiritual, in the world of spirit, I will try as much as possible to use simple terms for you to understand the eventual quality. In the human spirit, origin is from the spiritual realm. Now, because of longing, human spirit wish to be here on earth and mature, because in that spiritual realm, where human being originated from, we are unconscious of who truly we are. Therefore, human spirit will not be able to contribute his or her own quota to further creation. Therefore, we are permitted to come down to the cooler region, earth, so that we will be conscious of who we are, mature, live a worthy life of emulation, so that if we are perfect, we'll be able to go back na more. Every human spirit will join in group but in the Ichie when after that creation. Now, mana ebatazie n'otu ndị Ichie anwa bụ, like I said, all human spirit in their perfect guru onwe ha. And the only way you can perfect is by experiencing, by living out that life. At the end of the day, you get matured. Because you cannot understand things perfectly if you did not experience it. So the only way human spirit will mature is by coming down to earth, experience, had first-hand information, and be able to walk his way out. Now, human spirit are those your ancestors from your mother's side, from your father's side, thousands of years ago. But they have already completed at the allocated time given to them. And they were found worthy. They are already attained perfection. So, Ichie. And once any human spirit join Ichie, that human spirit will cease to reincarnate. So, all exalted position, na higher position in the spiritual realm, interceding and the joining hands in furthering creation. Because I want na Chukwu, the creator of the whole universe, after creating the entire universe, he is in his throne. My name was the entities of powers coming down that is in charge of human relation. Example, when Maragatna, Tototon dem Madon, they can't a mother who was going to punish you. Don't they really understand how things work? Because God can never descend so low, punishing one person or the other. Man, also to up the natural mechanism in charge of paying everybody in his own or her own coin. Now from the divine throne coming down, it will reach the throne of the primordial queen. Badataba to other thrones. From the divinity, some people call his various names, but that doesn't really count. The name, some will call it great castles, some will call it anything. But the most important thing is that after the divine throne, there are other thrones, coming down to the throne of the elders, coming down to the throne of the we had in Doko are called 9 choirs of angels. Don't forget them were the thrones, the cherubim, the seraphim, the archangels, and the rest of them. They are all entities of power. That is power cadre. Now coming down. Then coming to principalities and powers and rest of them coming down. Even the earthly governance is prototype of what is happening in the spiritual. That the head of says is the head. However, was the ordained the minister, the PAMSEC, the governors, the etc. down to local government chairman and the council. Here now the flow of governance from the beginning to down. It will according to your ancestors who Ichie, the gathering of Ichie. All to Ichie and Weluka Odinana Igbo Onya when a mother wakes Onya Boya Ichie. That I am. The highest title a man will take in an Igbo to become an Ichie. Odense Nozo. That is the highest title in an Igbo. Now, Bebusi Obi, more Bebusi Igwe, Dani Nebusi, God was one of 4 years selected among equal. Man, at the throne, you can, if you become a wealthy man and you have what it takes, you can decide to join the Ichie. Then I want what it takes. So it takes a lot of things for you to become an Ichie. So that's why when the Ichie now, when the Ichie in the spiritual realm. That earthly in the Ichie is a prototype of the spiritual in the Ichie. It's the people that are in high pedestal. Onye abatara na ndị ụka ọbịa mgbe ha bịara n'Africa, they emulated our system of ndị Ichie, ndị Nze na Ọzọ of everything. That is why they created their what they call knights. They created what they call knights. So, example, if you're a knight of St. Mulumba, St. John International, St. Christopher, St. Knight of St. Mulumba, Sylvester, and rest of them, you are a lay faithful in the Roman Church. Man, I know at higher pedestal carry other ladies. Yes, because after the clergies, the next level is those people are on top. So all now the highest exalted position mmadụ ga-enweta dịka onye Igbo, Igbo onye Ichie. Ọ na ofu ndị Ichie aka enwezi ike iwepụtazi onye a ga-emecha elevate as the king. But those ndị Ichie na ndị Nze na Ọzọ, the custodian of the culture, they are elders that will be advising the ruler, the king. So when you work with earthly experience, we kọwara nke ma na-enwelu this otu ndị Ichie. Why otu ndị Ichie is na mmụọ etu aka o sirikwa n'ụwa. So otu ndị ọgwa ha gbagotara. Mana eso is n'otu ndị Ichie na mmụọ, you must have lived here on earth and they have perfected yourself, become a worthy ancestor. Ọ nwere ka mmadụ ga-esi wee pass ya on, mana ọ rụzubeghị ọrụ ya, or dịbụ that perfect expected of him. The person will still be given another opportunity to reincarnate. Another opportunity will still be given to the person to perfect him or herself. N'otu ndị Ichie nwere ndị Ichie nwoke nwere ndị Ichie nwanyị. It will interest you to know na ndị chiri echichi etu esi nwee na nwoke ka esi nwee na nwaanyị. Etu akọ dị na Nze na Ọzọ. Example na Ọzọ, Ichie Ọzọ, nwunye onye ahụ echiela ọlọ. Ma ọ kwado ndị na-echi Ọzọ, nwaanyị nwere ike ọchị ichi ochie ha na-akpọ ekwe na be anyị. Yes, onwe ha na-akpọ ekwe. Ọtụtụ ndị mmadụ tribe n'ụwa na-akpọ ihe nke ha n'asụsụ be ha. Ndị Ọnịcha nwere ike isi na onye ahụ sonye n'otu ụmụ Igbo. Ị ga-afụ ndị a na-agba elephant tusk, na-agba nnukwu aka gbacha ma n'ụkwụ, ị ga na-afụ ha na ha na-agba egwu. Otu echichi. So enwere n'ala Igbo na oraifite na ala Edo, enwere echichi a na-akpọ ekwe, ndị chiri ekwe. Ekwe ahụ bụ nwaanyị chiri ekwe na ọka nwoke chiri Ọzọ. Ọ nnukwu prestigious title to some great personality ụmụ nwaanyị n'ala Igbo. So ọ bụrụ ihe dị na ya. Nwaanyị dị etu ahụ chiri ekwe nwere ike ịpụta na ebe ndị Ichie ma ndị Nze na Ọzọ nọ tụọ nzu. Ịghọtara ya, maka na ọ bụrụgo ochigo ekwe. So nke a ga-awụ lekchọ dịrị onwe ya. So ya na-achịkọwara ụka ịma na ndị Ichie nọ, ndị ụka ọzọ na okpukpere dị iche recognize by their ancestors. Mana ọ dị mwute na gị nwe onye na-ene m anya hapụrụ wee kpọtọ ndị Ichie be gị. Mana ị na-erecognize ndị Ichie bụ ndị anyarị. Ị nwere ike ịkpọ ha St. Anthony of Padua, ị nwere ike ịkpọ ha St. Patropio, ị nwere ike ịkpọ ha St. Thomas Aquinas, ị nwere ike ịkpọ ha St. Paul of St. Francis of Assisi, ị nwere ike ịkpọ St. Paul of Tarsus, ị nwere ike ịkpọ St. Teresa of Avila. So do you want me to name more? I can name so many names of the Roman and that their saints, but because of time, I just called few. Their ancestors. Are you telling me that in your lineage, your ancestors from your mother's side and your father's side, none of them live worthy life? You see what you are telling me? By giving you no more on them than having to the worthy. Can look at what they are from your mother's side and their father's side, none of them live the good life, and you believe. Emoni here is in a Konya career. Even Obi, Ogbuefi EZE-ANA Ugochi, and I hear from my ancestral names, from my late father down to the 5th generation. Their lineage. So, if you are looking at me and you cannot count your ancestors back to the 5th generation. Sorry. Maka na eriri ụfọdụ n'ime unu yes go on ene ma anya nwere ike aje ụgwọ your ancestors. You can only mention your father or your grandfather. That's all. Because you did not here. My father told me about my father counted his own generation back to me. So now, among your parents, we can ask them, let them, for your mother's side and your father's side, let them mention their lineage back. Even from my mother's side, I can see count. So those people, are you telling me that none of them live worthy life? Aim on that you need to embrace them. Your ancestors, worthy ancestors, for your mother's side and for your father's side, has a day, more from time to time, like me, every day I will call my ancestors. Ka nwa eziokwu mgbe ije na-akpọ ndị senti ndị ọzọ nke bụ eziokwu bụ na ndị anyị na-akpọ bụ ndị anya. In real life, some of these people are racist. They will not even listen to you than your father. Because some of them, nobody will listen to you than your own bloodline. Ihe ọbụla gbasara gị ga-emetụ ha. Wee jụọ gị akụkọ nkọrọ na egwu ngụrụ wee jụọ asị ya o nwere ụgwọ na igbo ezigbo mmadụ elu bụrụ ezigbo mmadụ ana o nwere ka nwa gị ga-esi na-ebe akwa agụụ ịbụ nne ihe izi ị ga-ebu ụzọ mee isigoro na inye nwa gị bifo inye nwa nebo gị. That is normal thing. So nwere mgbe ị ga na-akpọ ya na-akpọ ndị anyarị ọ hapụ ụmụnne ndị anyarị ibie na bịasaba gị nwa onye Afrịka whom they don't even recognize. Ịma ọ na-eriri eri na onye ọba ya kpọkọrọ agbata obi were kpaa ihe. Do you know why you are not succeeding in what you are doing? Because you don't have foundational base. You don't have financial support. Because you neglected your ancestors. See na how they useless, na how they afraid, na how enwere uru haba. And they recognize the ancestors of our other people. Let me tell you what will happen to you. Yes. What will happen to you as you are laboring yourself, right? You deny yourself some comfort for the betterment of your children. I can tell you, since you refuse to tell your children the importance of celebrating their ancestors, their elders, their fathers, and their mothers, I can tell you time will come in next 100 years. Me and you, yes, we will become ancestors. Now, these children in our one level for their well-being, they will forget about you. For the fact that they don't know they are left from their right, how they are continue name or no. And they don't go because they go to because of they will continue in facing a lot of challenges. And they will go and call one of Feke. Or then I'm going to beg you. Remember, I always know. You inclusive. You get on and daganabo, ancestral cause. It's on daganabo, then Nana. And never Casim, never saw you. If you were buying, they were cast again. So, Imononi equals you at least one day when you celebrate your ancestors from your mother's side and from your father's side, celebrate them for at least as in giving you a name. Your inheritance, your land, and the son of men as that today is somebody that fought for it and preserve it. Obron is on under they recognize your ancestors one day reveal front and back. But I couldn't go far. Career. So, all is on under that abandon your ancestors from today. Start little. What does he need? He need a would be the alignment. Yes, to one hands or one heart. Now, don't walk with all your ancestors. Remember they existed. Even now, some of us, the problem challenges. Now we decided to change our surnames thinking that by sending your son name, because you change your son name, did you change your inheritance? And not even like Obrana, the land they defended even with their blood. Over the land the cake cabinet. So what are you talking? So you're not singing like one family man. Now as I'm working, I change your season on what you now wake when I wear the care of policy. If one in the in that check what you need is recognize your ancestors. Call them. Believe in me, once you start recognizing your ancestors, paying homage to your ancestors, you will go far. Man, when you disrespected your ancestors, believe in me, you will never go far in life. So your ancestors is the key. Your ancestors will be your backbone. Your ancestors, they are your spiritual backbone, your spiritual force that will be backing you in the spiritual realm. So learn today how to pay homage to your ancestors. Pour libation. It's not a must that if it can be blood sacrifice. No. It can start from Etugodunzu, Etuedo, Etunkwoku, Ewapoji to your ancestors. Then maybe once in a while you can do blood sacrifice, like the Boruhok or Chua, the Mesraka. That is what you need to be doing for you to align yourself with your ancestors. Makodem Magi. But I'm really recognizing disrespect to your ancestors, you're on your own. I can tell you. So from today, as long as you are under the influence of my voice, learn how to recognize your ancestors and always call them no game back. I can tell you. Obrona, you may have basal ancestors who may of ma or ma hudobi edregi. Because Echefuna, you have basal ancestors again. One, I did about to Ichie, more when they Ichie, no, on work again. Also, one hour would be one more, one way, looking wine or whatever. Here was Salon Ichie. If he didn't Ichie, he said to Ichie, he walk in a man. Macaneke all work. Notaria? Manon, when you can, because of your ignorance, go to Hosea Forces, yes, Hosea Forces. Because of ignorance and lack of vision, my people are suffering. So because of their lack of vision, in where you can know. Why you meru ihe ndị a maka na ị mara aka ndị na-aka ebe mana ị mara aka ndị na-aka ebe nke bụ eziokwu na imekwata ka nwaanyị mee ihe ndị a. Ọ bụrụ na ị nwere ajụjụ na nkụzi anyị kụziri n'ụbọchị taa, send them message na WhatsApp 0805 7837 672. Ogbuefi Eze-Ana Ugochi tubelu Oraifite bụ aha m, ka anyị zọọ obere ụkwụ n'ala ka anyị wee nye ngọzi ikpeazụ. I don't believe Now, Hachiko can get me here in Ekubia Mokunisi, friends and well wishers, viewers all over the world. Now, Hachiko can get me here in Asim Naiga de Kich Makanachi Aguago. Asim Naiga de Cabo and Anan on the Hoy, actually Abia. Asim Nezuka, Amabo Bochi, never I know. Asim Naiga de Cagon Kona Watagate you, but Asim Naiga de Kichokuna no, with the Anafia. Now I took work and kept me here in and didn't know east, then west, then north, then south. My viewers and followers all over the world. There could be a more Kungos in his son. Now I took work and kept me here in a Sena Bidota. The homo no name when they met a dog up on over. No one get what the money number when I turn on all back to do the Padiano. As in no other Nachono Gada. On your own, O major on Nachi and Onya Gada Pasi. There to a call is Medeke, a cabinet, Korea Abnodi, a Pabana, Pabana, Canano Botinana. Now had to cook and kept me here in it. Cachuko Goziono, Nina, in an HIV to Sadi and the Adam. Tagazian.